All right, here we are, back in the war zone once again with the UFC 281. We've got Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some brief predictions and breakdowns, man, and some parlay picks, some betting picks, and we're gonna start from the early prelims and work our way all the way up to the main card. And hopefully, man, I mean, this is a really good card, man. I'm excited about it, man. Outside of UFC 280, it's probably the second best card of the year. We've got two title fights. We've got the Cookie Monster Carla Esparza in a 5-rounder against Zhang Weili, man. We got some Dustin Poirier against Michael Chandler. So, without further ado, let's get right to it. All right. First up, in the light heavyweight division, we've got Carlos Ulberg against Nicolae Negumereanu. So, when I'm looking at these two guys, Carlos Ulberg is a world-class kickboxer, man. This guy can strike. He's got power. He's got decent takedown defense. Granted, he's only been he's got one takedown defended in the UFC. However, this guy is up and coming, man. Out of this guy's team, Israel Adesanya. This guy is dangerous, man. He's getting better. However, he's going up against Negumereanu, man. This guy is very aggressive. He's got big power. This guy's a come forward guy. He can grapple. He's a brawler. He can take you to the ground, man. He's got a really good chin. This is gonna be a really tough fight, man. This is a pick'em fight. I'm staying away from this fight, man. And you know what, man? I really want to go with Ulberg, man, but wow, man, I just think that the experience is in the corner of Nicolae. So I'm gonna pick Nicolae, man, to pull out the decision winning this one, man. But hey, I wouldn't be surprised if Ulberg gets a win out of this. Next up, in the men's bantamweight division, we've got Julio Arce against Montel Jackson. Now, when I'm looking at Julio Arce, this guy, he can strike, man. This guy is one heck of a striker. He's got takedown defense. He's very durable, very tough. He's got power. He's got really good hands, really good timing, man. This guy can counterpunch. He's got big kicks. I think his only downfall, man, is his chin, man. However, you know, this guy, if all else fails, man, he can grapple, man. So, Montel Jackson now. Montel Jackson is a really good wrestler, man. This guy can wrestle. He can strike. He's got big power. He's good all around, man. This is going to be, I think, a closer fight than we think. But I got to give the edge to Montel Jackson in this one, man. This guy will sub you. He will relentlessly try to get you to the ground, man. If you look at his takedown average, he averages 4 takedowns per fight. So, I got Montel Jackson, man. I'm going to pick Montel Jackson. I think he's a safe pick in this one, man. Next up, in the men's featherweight division, we've got Mike Trizano against Seung Choi. Another really good fight, man. This is the pick'em fight as well, man. Mike Trizano, He's the Ultimate Fighter winner. This guy loves to press forward. He's got power. He's got really good cardio, quick hands. He's very dangerous. Seung Choi, solid striker. He's got power as well. He uses his range and distance very well. This guy's got really devastating kicks. And he's got takedowns as well. He can take you down as well. This guy is just, his toughness is the key here. So I think Seung Choi can get it done, man. However, I'm staying away from this one because I think this fight can go either way. But yeah, I think Seung Choi, man, just because of his toughness and his durability, I think he can get it done. All right, next up in the women's strawweight division, we've got Karolina Kowalkiewicz against Silvana Juarez. Kowalkiewicz, very solid fighter. I love her skill set. She's legitimate in her skill set. She's got power. She's got volume. She's a kickboxer. However, what's alarming about this fight, this fighter, man, is that she lost 5 in a row before winning her last fight, and that's kind of a red flag for me. Silvana Gomez Juarez, both of these fighters are 37, mind you. They're up there. Juarez fights really good at range. She's got power. Excuse me. She's got power. She's got really heavy kicks, man. Heavy kick game. And I think that'll play into slowing this fight down. But she's got a suspect ground game, man. And you know, I expect this fight to stay on the feet. This fight could go either way, man. So you guys pick, but I'm gonna give it. You pick your poison. I just stay away from fights like this. I'm gonna give the edge to Gomez Juarez to win this fight by decision. Really close fight, but I think she wins it 29-28. Next up in the men's lightweight division, we've got Matt Frevola against Ottman Azaitar. Matt Frevola, this guy, big pressure. He loves to throw looping overhands. This guy, he can grapple. He likes to make fights really ugly. This guy, man, he just loves to mix it up. Ottman Azaitar, this guy's been off for 2 years, but he's undefeated. He has power. This guy loves to stand in the pocket, man. He'll stand in the pocket with anyone and just plant his feet and throw hands, man. He's in your face. This guy's got really good kick game. His volume is insane. He's got great takedown defense. I know he's been off for 2 years, man, but I'm going to believe that he's going to be ready for this fight. And so I'm going to go with Ottman Azaitar, man, to win this fight. I think he KOs Matt Frevola late in this fight. So I'm going with Azaitar as a parlay pick, man. I'm locking in for a parlay on Azaitar to pull out a 3rd round KO in this one. Moving on. Next up in the middleweight division, we've got Petrowski against Wellington Turman. As we all know, Petrowski, this guy is a high level wrestler. This guy will take you down, man. Very, very strong, man. This guy, he will sub you. He's got really heavy hands, and he's improving in his MMA career. Wellington Turman, though, veteran. This guy can grapple as well. Very slick BJJ. Kind of a suspect striker, but he's got a good sub game too, man. This fight's gonna come down to the best cardio, man, and I'm really not sure. This is a very close fight, closer than people think. I think Wellington Turman is a live dog in this one, man, because I have seen Petrowski slow down. He's been better in his last couple of fights with his cardio. However, if this gets into a grappling match early, I think Wellington Turman, man, it's going to be really tough for Petrowski in the later round. But I'm going to go with Petrowski, man, to figure it out, man, and pull out a win in this one. But I'm going to stay away from betting on this one. Next up in the women's flyweight division, we got Erin Blanchfield against Molly McCann. Meatball Molly. So when I'm looking at these two fighters, Erin Blanchfield, really, really high-level grappler. She can strike. This girl is young, a very promising prospect and outlook on this girl. This girl will sub you, man. She's very dangerous on the ground. Molly McCann, we all know, man. Let me just say this first. Molly McCann is a veteran. She's a live dog in this one, man, because I believe, I think Erin Blanchfield can I think she can get it done, but I tell you what, man, Molly McCann's a live dog, man. This girl can strike. She's got power. She's a come forward fighter. She's got decent grappling. She has been known to have suspect takedown defense, but very, very, very gritty. She can get right back up to her feet, man. She's got good cardio, and I think the experience factor in this one is what makes this such a tough fight. But I'm giving the edge to Erin Blanchfield. But this fight can go either way, man. I'm staying away from this one as well. Next up in the men's light heavyweight division, we've got Dominick Reyes against Ryan Spann. We all know who Dominick Reyes is, man. Dominick Reyes, man, this guy, controversial loss against John Jones. And many people thought that he won that fight. I didn't. I thought John Jones edged it out because in the later rounds he started landing more significant shots. Very good outing though for Dominick Reyes, probably his best outing. But he's very chinny, people, man. This guy has been knocked out in his last two fights, man, and I think his chin is shot about now, man. But he's very dangerous. I don't know where his confidence lies right now. He can strike. He is dangerous. But the 3-fight skid, man. I just don't have any trust in him. I do believe that he will have the more volume in this matchup, but Ryan Spann has the power, bro. He can he's a better grappler. He's dangerous. And I think that if he touches Dominick Reyes, man, it's gonna be a short night, man. I'm gonna go with Ryan Spann, man, and he's a dog, man. He's a live dog. I think Ryan Spann can catch him, man, and turn this fight around, bro. Cause I just don't trust Dominick Reyes. He's gonna have to show me, man. But my money, I just couldn't put my money on Dominick Reyes. All right, next up in the men's lightweight division, we've got Brad Riddell against Renato Moicano. Brad Riddell, man, he's a striker, man. This guy can strike. He's got power. He will take you down. However, Brad, I don't know, man. Brad just, he shows up and then he doesn't show up. So this is really tough fight from Renato. Though Moicano is a technical striker. He's a high level BJJ guy. He has good pace, good volume, good cardio, but he has a suspect chin. And so that's why this fight is so tough, man. But I'm going to give the edge to Brad Riddell in this one. I think Brad Riddell's toughness, his grit, man, and the dog in him, man, will pull out a win for him, because he's definitely going to be the better striker of the two. So, yeah, I'm picking Brad Riddell to win this fight by decision. Next up in the men's lightweight division, we've got Dan Hooker against Claudio Puelles. Dan Hooker, long-time UFC veteran, man. This guy is a dog, man, and he's coming to fight. He can strike, kickboxer. He's got really, really good leg kicks. Mixes it up very, very well. Lately, man, he's been getting in some takedowns, which is, pretty, new for him, like, Dan Hooker. However, Claudio Puelles, man, high level grappler, bro. Just straight up high level grappler. He will sub you. He's 26 years old, man. This guy, in his last two fights, I think he set a UFC record with 2 knee bars in his last 2 fights. This guy's got kicks as well. He is a low volume striker. He just strikes just enough to set up his takedowns, and I just think that he is the lock here, man. He's a lock here. Good parlay piece. I think he gets it done, and I think he gets it done by submission in round number 2. Next up in the men's bantamweight division, we've got Frankie Edgar, former champion, against Chris Gutierrez. Frankie Edgar, man, this guy's 41 years old, man. He's a legend in the UFC, man. His better days are gone. This guy has been, he's taking some damage, bro. He is scrappy. This guy can grapple. I just question his chin, man. He is a warrior. I question his chin. Was doing really well against Marlon Vera, man, before he got caught later in that fight. We all know what happened with the flying knee against Corey Sandhagen. Chris Gutierrez, man, this guy is got cardio for days. Kickboxer. He's got devastating kicks. He can strike. He's got good takedown defense, and he's got the more power of the two. Frankie's got really good footwork. He's probably going to put up. He's probably going to put out, I don't know, man. I just don't think he does anything that much better than Chris Gutierrez. I'm going to go with Chris Gutierrez, man, to pull this one out, man. I think he gets it done in the 3rd round by KO. I just don't trust Frankie Edgar's chin, man. And I think this will be his retirement fight here. So I don't expect too much from Frankie Edgar, man. At this point, man, he's just fighting to get paid. All right, next up in the men's lightweight division, we've got former interim champ Dustin Poirier against Michael Chandler. Wow, this right here, I think people's going to be the fight of the night. Both of these guys, we know what we can expect from both of these guys, man. Dustin Poirier, all I can say about him is just hands. I think he has the best hands in the lightweight division. This guy has very educated and lethal hands, especially if he gets you hurt. He's very dangerous late in fights, man. It's not much of a grappler, man. But you know, he's got decent BJJ. And this guy is got a lethal kick game, man. He will do some damage with his kicks, man. Michael Chandler, we all know, man. This guy's a wrestler. He's coming for war. Suspect cardio as the fight goes on. He's taken a lot of damage in his career, but he is very dangerous early on in the fight. Very strong. He is gonna press forward, man. Like I said, man, he's been in too many wars, man. Look at the war he was in with Gaethje. I don't trust Chandler to get over. I'm gonna throw Dustin Poirier as a parlay pick in this one, man. I have no doubt that he gets it done against Michael Chandler. Dustin Poirier's IQ in the ring is just way too good to get caught and to lose this fight, man. So I'm gonna go with Dustin Poirier as a parlay pick, man, to win this fight. Next up, in the women's strawweight division, this is a title fight with Carla Esparza, the Cookie Monster, against Zhang Weili. As we all know, this is a 5-rounder. We all know Carla Esparza, she beat Rose Namajunas to win the strawweight strap in her last fight. This will be her first title defense. We all know what Carla Esparza is coming to do. Carla Esparza is coming to grapple, period. She's not a striker. I mean, she does land a few strikes. She surprises a lot of people, but we all know she's just setting up her opponent to get them to the ground. She isn't much of a control you on the ground type of fighter. She just wants to get you down, man, and steal rounds. The Cookie Monster, man, is she's just looking to rack up ground control, man. Time. That's about it, man. Nothing really. She's not a well-rounded fighter. Like I said, she's just strictly a grappler. That's why this fight is really tricky. Weili Zhang, this girl right here is very technical. She's got power. She's got volume. She can be taken down, though. However, she is absolutely dangerous on the feet. She can grapple herself. She has been taking her opponents down lately, and I just think she's the stronger of the two fighters. I think Esparza just has a lower center of gravity, but she can be taken down as well. But Weili is just way too strong, man, I believe, for Esparza, man. So I'm gonna throw another parlay pick, man. I got to go with Weili, man. She is the favorite in this fight. I'm gonna go with Weili, man, to win that strap, man. I think she gets it done. And like I said, she's one of my parlay picks, man. I usually stay away from women fights, but I think Weili gets it done. And that brings us to the main event of the evening. We've got the championship fight in the men's middleweight division. Everybody knows these two individuals, man. They are very, very familiar with each other, man. We've got Israel Adesanya, the middleweight champ. And if he wins this fight, man, you might as well put him in the conversation, man. He's already in the conversation for the middleweight GOAT. We all know Anderson Silva, but Israel Adesanya has just been nothing but dominant in this middleweight division. He's cleaned the division out, man. I think Alex Pereira will be the last one. I don't think he's never fought Sean Strickland, but these guys have met before in kickboxing. Alex Pereira has won both of those fights, man. One by knockout, one by decision. A lot of people thought Israel won the decision. However, Israel Adesanya, man, this guy's high-level striker, great defense, great footwork, great movement. He's just really hard to hit, man. This guy has power. He's finished a lot of these middleweights. My question is he going to mix it up? Is he going to mix up some grappling in this fight? He's got decent BJJ. He's a much different fighter because this is the mixed martial arts. However, we know this fight's going to be standing, bro. So, you know, is that really going to play into Izzy's hands? Because Alex Pereira, he's already beaten him twice. And I just know that Alex Pereira is just going to come forward. And because Alex, I think, feels like he has Izzy's number. But I just think that Israel Adesanya, man, is just a totally different fighter than he was before. Alex Pereira, man, this guy's got devastating power in his hands. He can end this fight at any time. We already saw what he did to Sean Strickland, man, the last fight, man. That was just, nobody expected that soon. This guy's got devastating knees, man, but he is hittable. When you look at that fight against Bruno, you know, he was getting pieced up during that fight, man. Got taken down in that fight as well, but he managed to make it back to his feet. Izzy, see, the thing is, if Alex Pereira comes in here underestimating Izzy, man, he'll mess around and he can get knocked out as well, because Israel Adesanya has knockout power as well. I'm anxious to see how this turns out, man. This is a pick'em, man. I'm staying away from betting on this one, man, because I believe like this fight could go either way, man. But I trust in the champ, man, to pull it out, man. I think he's gonna move. His movement's gonna be well enough. I think he's gonna counter punch. He's gonna stick and move, mix up some leg kicks, man, and frustrate Pereira. I think Pereira might mess around and get caught slipping, man, and get caught with some really good counters from Adesanya. However, at the same time, Alex Pereira can end this fight at any time. But I'm going with the champ, man. I think the champ can pull it out. Alex is just gonna have to prove me wrong. So yeah, that's what I think, man. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the bell icon for notifications. Thanks for tuning in, man. Please tune in with us this weekend, man. We'll be here for the fight, man. We'll be doing some we'll have a watch party, man, and some live commentary going on, man, and we'll chop it up in the chat. So once again, I appreciate you. If you want to support the channel, man, the Cash App is $Warzone 737, man. We could use your support over here, man. And once again, man, peace and blessings to all. And with that, I'm out.